Okay, hi, it's Jody, Rebel Angel Fire. How is everyone? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. All right, I've got an exciting read today. We are going with some messages from the Paladians and from the mermaids. All right, from Mother Gaia, for my Starseeds, for my Lightworkers. We are going soul deep, all right? So we're going with the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. Beautiful deck. We are going with Beyond Lumarian. I don't know where my book is right now. And I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, got him. Okay, so Beyond Lumarian. You may or may not have seen my other readings. You might want to check them out if you like this book or like this deck. But yes, beautiful, beautiful deck. All right, so we're going to do that. We'll look at our soul's growth that way. We're also going to use my favorites I've used a few times on here already. Rebecca Campbell and Daniel Knoll, the Starseed Oracle. We're also using your Work Your Light Oracle by them as well. It's by the same two ladies, Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Knoll again, Work Your Light, okay? And I think we're going to do that, and then we might tidy it up with some animal oracle cards. And I don't have that box either, but that's okay. The top of them look like this, so if that rings a bell. All right, pull some animal cards. All right, so give me just a moment. We're going to clear the energy. If you have headphones in at this time, go ahead and remove those. All right. Okay, here we go. Set the intention. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here and now to use me as a channel. Everyone take a deep breath with me and think about what you want to come through on this reading. I set the intention that what is ever gained from the lessons learned from this channeling will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places at all times, all with love and light, and to the harm of none. Archangel Michael, I ask that you look over this reading, seal this reading in all my viewers, and keep them safe from harm, keep their families safe from harm, their loved ones, their animals, their items, their cars, their homes. And may everything be returned to sender that is of evil intent. And so it is. Amen. Namaste. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right, just so you know, all of my channelings are for entertainment purposes only. Always use your intuition overall. It is you, your higher you, your you now, your you in the future. The only you that knows you the best, okay? So use your intuition over any reading, any channeling, anyone tells you anything. Always use your intuition. It's gonna never steer you wrong. After all, it's you, okay? All right. So let's get into it. Let's see what is going on. What do we need to talk about? I'm excited. I'm sorry I missed you guys. I've been busy and the weather's been crazy. All right, so let's go with Beyond Lemuria. I'm not too sure. Spirit is in charge, so we don't know how many cards are going to come out. And I will do what I can as far as to keep the reading a little bit shorter. But Spirit's in charge, like I said. So patience is a virtue. Get your snacks, get your drinks. Might be a long read. Let's see. It's all going to be beautiful. I can feel it already. Beautiful energies coming through. All right, 3 shuffles. What do you guys think about my Aurora Borealis light I have going on here? Isn't that pretty? I've got it on my mermaid over there. All right, you might be drawn to mermaids. You might be drawn to fairies. You might want to look up Sirius, S-I-R-U-I-U-S, sorry, A and B planet, or for Starseeds. Or check out Mintakin, M-I-N-T-A-K, Starseed. All right, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Knowledge is power, right? All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, angels, gates, gods, and little ones. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Oh, let me just light some Palo Santo to extra clear the energy. That and the Aurora Borealis against the smoke of the sage and the pine. I'm burning pine as well. Is gorgeous. So we'll see if we can catch that on here on film. Love it when I can catch the smoke and the lights. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. All right, and you can screenshot those and you might get messages. You can ask your angels to come through. They can come through the sage smoke. All right, so let's see what we get here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this so you can see it, but I have room. All right, here we go. Angels, guys, and that one for my collective, for my viewers, my guys and gals. All my beautiful starseeds and lightworkers out there, thank you. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kickoff. Okay, so we have the Soul Star Chakra merging with the divine, and Soul Star Chakra is about number 10 might mean something to you. Okay, also number 1, which means self. I'm gonna go down. Okay, this also is about calling you to go out and stargaze. Do you like stargazing? All right, they're calling you. All right, there's a reason. You're going to be downloaded with a bunch of information, a lot of eye-opening information. Beautiful message. All right, now we're going to call from the book. Just a moment. Hang on just a moment. Anything else you want to add to the Soul Star Chakra? Thank you. Okay, beautiful. All right, Beyond the Mind came up. Number 20. May or may not mean something to you. All right, beautiful. Now these cards are activating, so if you feel something from these cards, that is a sign. Mount Shasta is coming out, number 37. Might mean something to you. Very spiritual place. Those are all activating signals right there. Every single one of those means something. Okay, those are all chakras. Those are all different things of downloads. I'll explain it in just a moment. And we have one more that came out. The throat chakra. Express the truth. Yes, I'm a truth seeker. How about you? I feel we have some truth seekers on my channel right now. Beautiful. Welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. Okay, so give me just a moment. Let me go ahead and get the book. We're going to go over this. This is exciting. We got some deep messages, guys. All right, stick around. I'll be right back. Let me get the book. Okay, Soul Star Chakra, transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms, and ascension. All right, so this image captures the merging of time beyond space and the kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our well-being, or our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold lessons they carry as messages and transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is a part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Okay, so remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider the paradigms. It's spelled weird. When I'm channeling, I cannot think of my own mind. Okay, guys? Spirit's in charge when I'm channeling. I'm in charge when I'm reading. All right, and I make errors. That's the human part, okay? I am an earth angel, but I do have human in me. I'm an earth angel in a human body. All right, so I make errors too. We all do. No one's perfect. Not even angels. We are not perfect. Paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable. Until we raise our vibration, we can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously. I can't even say it. Simultaneously. See? Right now. It's happening right now, okay? All right. Across the multiple dimensions. All right. So the themes is karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress toward ascension. Your healing position is 15 centimeters above the head for a card. Okay, so hold a crystal even above the head is fine. Under the sun or the moon, okay? And the kaleidoscopic rainbow. So rainbow colors, or like the aurora borealis, like I have going in the background lighting, is going to be very healing to you. So keep your eyes on screen. It should be healing you. Beautiful. I love that. What a beautiful message. Okay, beyond the mind. Give me just a moment. Okay, beautiful. Beyond the mind, thinking with the heart, being present, heart and mind connection, meditation, the bliss of being quieting the monkey mind, fathoming the unfathomable, finding happiness within, going beyond intellectual limitation. All right, and they said meditation twice now, so meditation twice. So they are telling you to go meditate. And you can do that with the healing frequencies like I have playing in the background right now, which is, let me pull this up. I don't have own rights to this, but this is on YouTube. I will share it. Let's see. It is to feel its power and attract. Hang on, I'm getting it right now. It is by Angel Healing Music on YouTube, if you want to take a look. So try listening for 2 minutes and you will feel its power. It attracts all kinds of blessings. So it's miracle music, okay? You have to trust and believe and have faith always for miracles to show up. That's the magic. All right, guys? So beyond the mind. All right, the mind is a wonderful tool for moving us through logistical elements. I love it how they make these words bigger of life so we can function in the world. All right, I thought we were still on pause, sorry. However, it's endless chatter and self-doubt, limiting stories and subconscious programs that can keep us in our suffering. One of the fundamental problems in the mind chatter is it takes us out of the present moment. As soon as we're in the past or future, we can no longer be our most empowered in the present. When we are stuck in the past, okay, so they're telling you let go of the past, okay? Because if we're stuck in the past, we're worrying about our future. We're not in command of it now. Wow, good to know, guys. All we're doing, gals, all we're doing is draining our energy and removing ourselves from the beauty of this incredible moment where anything is possible. That's not to say we shouldn't plan for the future or honor the past. This message is about bringing our awareness to the present, okay? So we are naturally wired to be everywhere but the present moment. Just as we would exercise to keep our body fit and healthy, it's useful practice to being here and now. Learning to find inner spaces of peace and silence, regardless of external circumstances, is one of the greatest gifts we can cultivate for ourselves. So one of the greatest gifts we can cultivate for ourselves, okay? So, true bliss is experienced completely and utterly in the present moment. In essence, it is a feeling we spend so much of our life seeking. Ironically, we have access to this feeling always. Without external stimulants or concepts, allow everything to drop away. So you're present. It can take some work, but presence and bliss are totally within your grasp. All right? So they're saying take a step outside your mind, right? And your limitations of your mind, and just know every thought's an instant vibration you're manifesting. Okay? When your ears ring, look at the time on the clock and get your angel messages. Okay? Trust and believe and have faith. Let go of anything you're focusing on having, someone you're focusing on having, a place you're focusing on having, because they have better plans for you. God has better plans for you. The divine has better plans for you. We're not in charge. We signed up for a contract for this life, but guys, we're not in charge. Okay? All we can fix is right now in our moment and be better than we were yesterday. And most of all, love yourself. First, love yourself. Fly. First, love yourself. Fly. Okay? All right. So they're also saying you may be transfixed by a past experience. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what's really right in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Meditate in your own way. Now, you can meditate in the bathtub. You can meditate while you're sleeping. Look up sleeping meditation, okay? Go ahead and listen to it while you're awake. So if you're worried that they're going to have you meditate to something that's evil or whatever, I had to do that myself before I started. Because you know what? You want to ask questions and you want to care about yourself, your body, your life, your family, and every step you take in this life more than what we have. We've been told a lot of things that are lies. Okay, now you're going to unlearn that stuff and you're going to learn who you are, what you're doing here, and what you can do with it and help others with that. All right, I'm here to enlighten you so you can enlighten others. All right. Work your light that way. That's how I'm working mine. And yes, if you need to start a business or do a channel, yes. Okay, this is your answer. Yes. Mount Shasta. Okay, 37. Give me just a moment. Your origins, the seeds that make you what you are, what and who you are, the star beings. I just said that. We're going to find out who we are and learn stuff. The sacred power places, unexplained mystical phenomena, intuitive messages and downloads, dreams and visions. Aware that there are entire continent would be destroyed. The Lumarians traveled to other parts of the globe. Mount Shasta has a profound connection with the Lumarian people, as it was one place they journeyed. There are many tales of multidimensional beings living inside the mountain, and sightings of all kinds of unusual phenomena here. When I received the intuitive message that I would be writing and delving more deeply into the emerging theme of these cards, I had a strong vision to visit this mountain and channel a painting on it. After a range of synchronicities, I found myself there in this ambience of magical place. In the ambience of magical place. See, we're different. And this magical place cannot be denied. And the image you see on this card is what came through. Okay. Mount Shasta also seems to have a connection to the star beings and portals to multiple worlds and parallel realities. On arrival, circle where I had a vision of the stars communicating with the mountains through the light code, and interconnected glowing grid lines lay over the entire earth. I have experienced these luminescent grid lines before. Okay. She's talking about her experience when she wrote this card deck, when she put this whole card deck together, which is phenomenal. All right, so this is very deep insight, okay? So she is saying, I came to understand there have been many UFO sightings there, and I realized the connected Lumarians were to the star beings. Further research revealed several accounts of Lumarian beings of mixed origins. All right, so she's talking about the chakras on the card. I plan to include the symbols of the 10 chakras cards that would activate the chakras. So when you look up the different chakras, which says throat chakra here, you see the symbol here. If you look at the symbol down here on the bottom corner, see that symbol there? Now look at it on the Mount Shasta picture she did. All right. So is that right there? I think it's right there. Isn't that right there? Yeah, I think so. Right there. See that symbol right there? Throat chakra. So she did all the symbols of the chakras on here, which is, I think, is just beautiful. What an amazing, deep message without doing anything but some art. And see the grid lines and where it goes on the mountain. Yeah, very powerful. So if you're getting a calling to Mount Shasta, all right, I can relate. I've been getting this card myself. All right, so maybe we can go together. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a spiritual place. And maybe it's somewhere you want to explore. Do not go alone. Go with somebody or go with a group, okay? Because just like there's good, there's bad, all right? And we'll just leave it alone there. I won't get too deep in that. But, yes. Monsters and mysteries, a lot of that stuff is real. If they thought about it, guys, if it's out there in movies, it's probably out there in real life because that's how things manifest, okay? All you got to do is draw them, write them down, and you're making them, all right? Energy is powerful. All right, so they are saying this card's about origins. It's time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodlines and your etheric lineage. All right, etheric lineage. Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow your greater insight into your traits, your strengths, and your challenges. Perhaps you have a Lumarian connection. This card may also be encouraging you to visit the sacred places you feel attracted to. All right, so if you're in California, like Sedona, the Grand Canyon, Mount Shasta, of course, you know, if you're over by Egypt, the Egyptian pyramids, things like that, okay? So those are all energy grid lines, okay? All right, they're all energy portals, just so you know. All right, beautiful. Now we're going to the throat chakra, which is communication, but we will go ahead and pull it up in the book. Give me just a moment. Express your truth, the expression and communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. And that means even messing up on our YouTube channel. It does. Because we're human. We're here to mess up and make mistakes and learn from those and grow, okay? I'm not perfect. God knows I'm not perfect. No one is. All right? Yes. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. I'm trying to get it even with the screen. I do apologize. I'm fiddling a lot. But I'm here for the message, and I do want it to be where you're aesthetically pleased with the view. Okay? All right. Because I love it. All right, artwork. All right, so this chakra is our origin of expression. It's the source of a life spark that inspires our aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of our inner being. Boy, that's what I'm doing. The glowing song of our soul. Oh, and I love how the lights and stuff. Oh, how perfect. Thank you, angels and guides. Appreciate you. All right. All right, okay, so the glowing song of our soul on the winds of our flight to understanding the more of who we are, connect to the crux of our potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into tangible, it actualizes a platform for greater experience, and the new facets are sculpted and seeded and shared as a fractal of light. I love how they're saying this. And I've got fractals of light going in the background. Oh, gosh, the synchronicities. I love you, angels and guides of spirit. Thank you, God. All right, of our own unique language. All right, so be truthful with yourself about how you really are feeling. If you always act with integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away. That's okay. We're not meant for everyone, okay? And you stay you. Stay true to yourself. If something's making you uncomfortable, someone's making you uncomfortable, then you need to step away. If you go around people and you feel drained when you go around them, headaches, nauseousness, those are all signs your body's giving you. It's your intuition kicking in and saying, no, they're not for you. And they can change and they can come back around and be for you, but they have to do the work, okay? So as long as you're doing the work and you're here on my channel, which you're doing the work, because that's a part of self-love, so congratulations. Loving yourself, time for yourself, pampering yourself, getting to know yourself, learning this kind of stuff for yourself. That's all self-love. So you're taking the first step. So be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. God's proud of you. Angels and guides are proud of you. Okay? When you're taking pictures, look at the orbs. You got orbs in your pictures. That's to somebody. Go take a look at them. Different orbs and different colors mean different things. Blue ones are Archangel Michael. And he comes through a lot. He's my angel right now as far as watching over the reading right now. All right, so you might even see him in my reading. Well, I don't know with these lights, but I do have my angels show up a lot in my readings. You might want to look back at my different readings. Go check them all out. Maybe binge watch them for a day. Like, share, subscribe if I resonate with you, okay? All right, so you will be in complete alignment with your path in this way. When things aren't for you, will fall away, okay? Psychic navigation system will become strengthened and your purpose will be clear, and you will inspire others through the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. Yes. All right, I know I'm a goofball, but hey, smile with me. As long as you're laughing or smiling with me, hey, you're smiling, I'm happy. Okay, how you share your spirit, your unique language. The healing positions the throat, and your color wash will be vibrant and mid color blue, so like any kind of blue. A blue is going to help you. So blue crystals, blue light. Do it for sleeping. Sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So now we're moving on to the next deck. Thank you, angels. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. Beautiful deck. Okay. Let's see what the mermaids have to say. They are related to the Paladians, also Atlantis. Lumarian and Atlantis. Did I say Paladians? I meant Lemuria. Oh, goodness. Okay, and the Paladians. You know, we're all a little bit mixed. Just like we have nationalities, you know, different bloodlines, whatever. So do we have in the Starseed realm, okay? So you're probably a lot of different Starseeds. A lot of us are. Especially right now. Old souls and stuff. We're a lot of Starseeds. Been a lot of different galaxies and universes, okay? Yes. Okay. Angels, guides, gods, and loved ones. Mermaids, come through for Lemuria, or Paladians, or anyone that might have any kind of star system that they need to talk about. What energies do we want to share? All right, I said it, and it popped out. Atlantis, see? Angels and guides are always listening, guys. I'm telling you. Rapid development, excellent success. Beautiful message for somebody. All right. It's either coming or you're going to be. We're going to go from the book. I just want to get a couple cards from the mermaids real fast. They're all jumping out. Fast. Okay, here we go. Visions. Oh, wow. We had visions on the Lumarian deck. So let's see. The visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of the body travel. All right. So are you astro traveling? Like flying in your sleep? You're waking up, your arms sore. You're feeling not rested when you wake up. Like you've been sleeping, but you're like, man, that was a weird dream. Very vivid. Lots of color. Those might not be dreams. Those might be visions. Past or future. So I want to look into that. Okay. Coral's wisdom. Beautiful. We had this the other day. We're going to go ahead and call on these. Give me just a moment. Let me get the book. Oh, beautiful energy. I love it. Thank you so much, mermaids. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. Atlantis. Number 19 might mean something to you. Also number 10. And that's number 1. That means self. Okay. All right. So we're at a golden moment in time. So much changing so quickly. Humans are awakening to the planet at the point of having time that at once peaceful and exciting, dynamic, comforting. Wait, that did not sound right. Let me read it again. So much is changing so quickly. Humans are awakening the planet at the point of having a time that is at once peaceful and exciting, dynamic, and comforting. It can be a time of greatness in your life, but you'll need courage. And the desire for power over must be shifted to the power to. Okay, so instead of power over, you must be shifted it to shift your desire, basically, for the power to, okay? The more you know you are connected to the divine, that you are the divine itself, the more you will behave in ways that are divine. That's true. All right. Okay, so when you lose that connection and that belief, when you view yourself as merely impermitted, meaningless players on a stage, temporary witnesses of the golden time, it can vanish. So keep the vision alive. It's time to strike that balance between selflessness and the actualized self, okay, who is operating out of love and not hubris, whatever that is. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hubris, whatever that stands for. Sorry. All right. So by developing them to their full, I'm sorry here. Okay, that's the reverse. Okay. A feeling of connection to crystals, to sea creatures, to being able to heal and work with people telepathically, an urgent desire to do something more meaningful with your life, past life memories as an Atlantean or even a dolphin, dugong, or other sea creatures surfacing, okay, in your life. Learning to swim, dive, mermaid, scuba dive, and desire to be beneath the waves. Connection to the ancient sacred sites, feelings of bliss, connection and higher powers and abilities to returning to you. Is our sense of being at once with angels, animals, wizards, and all. A wonderful variety of beings in your life who have so much in common with you. Greater powers of communication, less fear and feelings you have of great abilities and fearlessly exploring them. Perhaps for the first time, this lifetime, not being so concerned with making a mistake. That's right. A sharpening of abilities, an appreciation of science, the desires to experiment and develop abilities, and the astonishment of seeing how quickly you can advance. Flow and higher vibrations, sophistication, logic, and brilliance are heightened. All right, so they're saying rapid development and excellent success is what they're saying. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're studying, whatever you're going for, whatever wish you just planted, whatever seed you planted in your thoughts in your mind, you're growing those. All right, and you're going to find out when those all come into fruition and you have those you're holding those set of keys for that car in your hand, the set of keys for that house that you wanted in your hand, and you did it all out of loving yourself and letting go of the reins and trying to control it. Then you're going to see the magic and you're going to see how God is within us, okay? He's around us. He's the all high, the most high, the most powerful, but he is also seated in us, okay? All right, so now we're going to visions. Number 17 might mean something to you. Number 8, I will be right back. Let me get that one. Okay, 37. Maybe you can see it. Let me show you on the card. 37. Yes, my eyes are human too. Vision, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. It's funny, I can do all that perfectly, but I can't see the card. They look like 17 from here. All right, yeah, the angels are like 37, 37. I didn't know what they're talking about, and I noticed when I opened it in the book. Okay, 37, visions. Here we go. Okay, so mermaids do much of their work, their spiritual work, by moonlight, under the moonlight. We can see so much more of what is taking place within each other's energetic space and the layers of our energetic field. We can see where there are leaks and where there is energy compounding and compacting, almost like a growth over a wound to protect it. We can see what needs to be carefully and slowly removed and worked with because of under the blue light of the moon and intensities. The drainage areas, torn aspects of energy field become clear and obvious. We often have visions of places, of far, far away places. Okay, visions of places far, far away. Okay, sorry. But we often have visions of places far, far away. We are often able to expand our energy and to send it traveling to places we cannot reach. Not even in the swiftest currents, not even in a Gulf Stream for weeks of your time. But in moments we can be by your side, wherever you are in the world, because we can travel energetically. We must return to the source of the ocean, and we physically do not move from this space. How can you two become more able to travel to see and be more energetic voyager who has yet set a solid home in their form? All right. So we are saying, okay, so these flashes will not come when you are asleep. They are not dreams. They can come when you are physically eyes are open, as a matter of adjusting or having more than one kind of vision and accepting that as an energetic truth. You will begin to understand and easily interpret these moves being made for you by your divine in alliance with your spirit eye. Okay, so sun gaze, looking at the sun, keep your eyes shut. Hold your hands like this. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, have them both held up to the sun and open up to the sun and have them show you. Ask your angels, ask God to show you the directions, show you what you need to do, show you a sign, okay? And be ready to see them and be open to receive. So release all that's bad for you and open to receive what's good for you. I'm going to tell you right now, anything you look at for at least 20 minutes before you go to sleep at night, every night, okay? Just look at it before you close your eyes for good. You will bring that into your dream. So if I was to look at this for 20 minutes, that would be my dream. I'd be swimming under the water in Atlantis, okay? Just because that's what my dream would be focused on. So that's just for instance. So anything you look at, it could be a picture, it could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a car, it could be a lifestyle, it could be anything. Okay, you're going to bring that into your dream. So that is another way. Plus meditation. They want you to meditate out in the nature. And they're asking you to get by water. So ocean, lakes, streams, waterfall, all are healing. And take saltwater baths. Okay? And be open to these visions. Be excited and get your pen and paper ready, especially if you're an artist or into being creative like me. I like to paint it and draw it. So yes, get it all out there. I've been drawing some of the visions I've been having, and boy, I'm seeing them everywhere now. I am. And I'm designing a whole line of clothing. So soon coming up, you'll see. You'll see what the clothing is so different and it's so beautiful. Okay. So let's see. Coral's wisdom. We have number, let me see. Let's not trust the eyes this time. Let's see what's it say. 31. Also number 4 might mean something to you. All right. So colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Okay. So like a project, maybe something you're building, a place you're building, something you're creating. All right. Maybe a channel. Okay. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're taking classes. All right. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Give me just a moment. Okay. So coral is a magical talisman to enhance beauty and ensure protection. Has long since been used to tune into the coral and to see which color comes to you when you know the message these precious tiny creatures are communicating to you. Each coral family has particular qualities, and each region has an energetic signature that is unique. To tune into your coral, read the list below, then simply hold your coral in your receiving hand. Red coral prevents bleeding. It is wonderful for the menstrual cycle and for women who are going into their crone years, menopausal. Red coral also heals wounds and makes people strong. Blue coral. Blue coral can prevent illness and disease, developing and restores balance to the body, soul, emotions, and spirit. Golden coral. This is beautiful and rare coral, brings abundance and great good fortune. Black coral banishes negative energies from your body, your bones in particular. Black coral can assist in banishing disease and in aiding people with osteoporosis. Angelic skin coral. This beautiful soft pink coral can be worked with prevent and ease skin conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, and sensitive skin in the eyes. It also helps with sinus issues, acne, and increases and stabilizes liver function. White coral, pure rebirth, a time for transformation, allowing yourself to change and develop once again. Love that is unconditional and kind. White coral could also be used to program and store energies. And just so you know, if you guys are excess of coral, you might want to put it back in the ocean because you'll be blessed for that as well. It's like the backbones of Mother Gaia. I read that somewhere. So yes, I'm returning a lot of my coral back to the ocean. It was given to me from my grandma who passed, who transformed, I should say. They're all still here in energy. But she transformed. She's no longer in flesh. But yeah, so a lot of coral that is very healing. And I have some right here from Grandma. Thank you, Grandma. And actually, it was really weird. It was brown when I got it. But because I've been putting it on my crystals, it's turned white again. And so this is very transformative. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yes, love our coral. It's the backbones. It's like Mother Gaia's skeletal system. All right. I'll put it down so you can see it. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, angels, guides, loved ones, and mermaids. Okay, let's go to the next deck. Okay, now we're going to Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Knoll. Work Your Light. Okay, here we go. This guy's cousin no ones. What do we got? Oh, wow. I love it that they just came out. Mintakin. I've spoken about this a few times on my channel. I also have a little short I made. You might want to check it out. But if you feel drawn to mermaids, look it. If you feel drawn to mermaids, if you feel like you've been a mermaid before, if you just feel like they're magical, if you love the Little Mermaid like me, okay, look up Mintakin Seas, Mintakin Starseeds, The Longing for Home, Belonging, the original Lightworkers, okay? Beautiful that it came out in this message. I love it because we're doing mermaids, and out of all the starseeds that can show up in this deck, Mintakin came out. All right, and Share Your Voice also came out, which has come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So yes, you have a message to share. I love that it came out. Oh my gosh, I have such a pool of Mintakins. Okay, give me just a moment. Let me go ahead and get the book. Okay, the Mintakins. All right, so Mintakins are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first of the star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original Lightworkers. The Mintakins' home planet is thought to have been a water world, with the water so pure that you can see through it for miles. For this reason, Mintakins feel most at peace at home when you're in or around crystal clear water. They're here to teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Yes, we are. I can relate. I feel a pull to Mintakins. Many Mintakins have an odd longing for home and struggle with the feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. I know, it's so sad. If you pulled this card, it could mean that you are a Mintakin, or a longing for a sense of belonging and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel longing to find home without knowing where it is, or perhaps you feel moving around a lot and yearn for a place to earn, or on Earth to call your own. So if you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now, to choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. All right, so hold the card. Okay, I allow myself to truly be here at home in this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held, and call in the perfect home. Yes, and thank God and the universe and the angels and the guides for providing that beautiful home that you've always dreamt of, and live in that moment like you have it now, and you will soon have it in your hands. You'll be holding those keys to open that door, okay? Share your voice. Give me just a moment. Let me pull it up. This one here. Okay, share your voice. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed, sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of our soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through the soul history and growth by remembering and tapping into and expressing this unique tone. We not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of your home. Your individual voice is the most powerful. I stopped because it's just talking about home. And I am Mintakin, so I can feel what they're talking about as far as wanting that home, feeling home. You know what I mean? And now they're saying home in this card. So it's just beautiful how they came together out of all these cards. There's like 68 to 100 cards or something. And yeah, for it to come out is beautiful. All right. Thank you, angels and guides, for that. All right, so it says, if you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. Who loves to sing? Even if you can't sing your heart out, okay? You're going to have so many clarity things just come to you that are just clear, okay? Everything, creative flow comes to us when we sing and dance and act goofy, okay? So go be childlike, okay? That's for someone. All right, so we discovered that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets, all right? There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up and speak your truth and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Now, it could be writing a poem. It could be writing a song. It could be writing a book. It could be making jokes of what you've just been through. But you're healing others by doing that. Your voice needs to be heard. Even if it's squeaky and wonky, it needs to be squeaky and wonky I would love to hear it. You know what I mean? I would love to hear your voice. You know what I mean? There's so many people that are not being blessed with your voice because you're scared to say something. So go say it. Fear itself, okay? It's there for that reason, to make us sick and worried.